Hello again, YouTube land. Welcome to my world of fun. I am going to do a couple of heads today, and I just decided I would do it and record just to make some content. Don't really have anything in particular to talk about, so it would be like a rather uh, random conversation. And as I'm saying that, something has come to my mind. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it since it came to my head, but I really didn't plan to go there. Um, I know different people have been expressing their opinions about um, the replica dolls versus the authentic reborns and things like that. And hopefully this whole video won't be on that topic. Like I said, I really didn't have anything in particular, but because I want to say something while I'm combing the dog's hair, I'm gonna speak my opinion about it. um this is my opinion. If the replica dolls were so illegal, like people are trying to say, why is it that we can tag the word fake dolls, we can tag the word replica dolls, we can tag all these other type of terms to describe dolls that's not authentic reborns, and we don't get flagged by it. And I'm thinking that we don't get flagged by it because the same artists and sculptors that people are thinking are so upset, so against us by uh our unauthentic dolls. And this doll here is a reborn doll, by the way. She is the Katie Marie reborn doll. This is my Brandy. So I just want to just throw that out there. So I'm not and I do have uh maybe about three what they would call replica dolls. Most of my collection is either Ashton Drake, Paradise Gallery. Um, I have in total maybe four authentic reborn dolls. Um, yeah, but most of my collection is regular dolls. Dolls that's not replicated, or they're not even reborn dolls. They're just beautiful dolls that I picked up at Walmart or the Goodwill store, and I fell in love with them. And I said, okay, you're a baby doll. I want you. Come on, be a part of my family. That's most of my dolls, and I have quite a bit of dolls. So I'm not somebody that judges people uh, uh, one way or the other because I have a few of them in my collection as well. But I am saying that YouTube is pretty true to themselves when it comes to copyrights and stuff like that. You try to play a song on YouTube without following all the guidelines to do that, they're gonna flag your channel, okay? Because of copyright laws. So that's how I know that people who want to act like people who buy dolls that are replica dolls compared to the authentic reborns are doing something illegal. You're wrong. You're dead wrong. It's not illegal for us to buy those dolls, because if it was illegal, we would not be allowed to boldly even say that we have a replica doll. Even on Facebook, you can boldly say that you have a replica doll and you will not be fined about it. You won't be flagged for it. None of that. So I know for a fact, you try playing music, try doing anything without giving the proper credit to stuff, you're gonna get in trouble for that. Okay? So it's a strong term to accuse people who have replica dolls in their collection as thieves and stuff like that. No, and we're not supporting thieves. Um, those sculptors and those artists that have those type of dolls and stuff, hey, they know what deals they have made with China. They don't have to share that with us collectors. We're important, yeah, but evidently we're not as important as y'all think. They don't have to tell us how they do business, and it ain't our business how they do business. We just know that they do some type of business with them. They got the okay somewhere. They got the okay somewhere. Because if they didn't, they would not be able to do it without going to jail. And at least, I mean, we don't go to jail, but we would be flagged. We would be flagged just like anything else they would flag us about if we try to play music without going through the proper channels of because I don't know how some people on their even on their YouTube channels how they can do it. So I know there's a way that they have to do things to get the okay with YouTube. And yeah, because it's copyrights. It's all copyright. Yeah, so that's all I want to say on that. That's just my piece on that, and that's what God has given to me. But I don't feel guilty with uh the 3 or 4 of replica dolls that I have in my collection. Um, yeah, that's the piece I have about it. But moving on, um, I want to talk about how I feel being a doll collector now versus when I first started collecting dolls. When I first started collecting dolls, I really didn't realize I was collecting dolls. I just jumped into a rabbit hole that I thought was just wonderful, right? Because I've always been a doll lover since I was a little girl. But when I turned about 18 or almost 18, I got rid of a lot of my dolls. And I made money off of those dolls. So it wasn't just, I just threw them away like they wasn't nothing. I sold those dolls and made money. And I kept one doll for my firstborn child. And so as my as time went by and I had other children, I bought dolls and stuff for my girls. I bought boy dolls for my boys, and I was satisfied with that because I did for my kids a lot, so I couldn't afford to get involved with dolls like I do now, as far as buying clothes for dolls, shoes for dolls, socks for dolls, and all that. Because I had to buy that type of stuff for my 4 kids, and most of the time I was a single parent, so there was no way in the world I could afford to take care of baby dolls like I took care of my kids. So I didn't get back into dolls as far as becoming a doll collector again until my kids grew up and they had jobs of their own and they was supplying their own needs. Yeah, even my boys being the babies, when they were still at home, they still was able to work a little bit and make some money. So yeah, when I got back into my dolls and everything, uh, that was the reason why. Uh-oh. Let's see. Put her in a different position. Yeah, Brandy and all this hair. So, yeah, I I didn't know that I was gonna end up with and I'm just counting all together. I don't still have 100 dolls in my possession, but at that time There was a time I had about $100 in my dog collection, and I never really saw that happening. That thing just kind of just happened. I jumped into that rabbit hole, and that hole got bigger and bigger and bigger. So one day I was like, whoa, where all these dogs came from? And yeah, I guess that's just part of being a dog collector. It's just like time. Time just passed by so fast, and if you steady by, it just start to add up and add up and add up. Before you know it, you have a bunch of dogs, and you gotta make space for them, make room for them, and then some people, they sell their dogs to make room for them, and then some people, they just hold on and they just keep on having more and more dogs. Now, me, I'm the type of person, I'm either gonna slow down buying dogs for a little while. I have done a process of elimination. Like if it's a dog I just really didn't care a whole lot for, I might give it away as a gift. Very seldomly I sell my dogs. I'm not saying I've never sold dogs, but very seldomly I have sold dogs. Very seldomly. And Brandy is looking cute in her pink, and I believe this color is purple. It's kind of like a, I don't know what type of shade of purple that is, but I believe it's purple. I don't have any big purple balls, so I'm going to like double this little medium sized ball, kind of make it look on the big side. I'll show y'all in a minute. There you go, little girl.